Welcome to Culture and Chaos. This week, our pop culture recap. Can't wait to get into the tea this week. That was Forever and More by Role Model. And you guys, welcome to this week of Culture and Chaos, a show where we talk all the gossip and we don't judge, but we do. Today's episode, we will be covering Stagecoach, Pedro, Pascal, Benny Blanco, Justin Bieber, Katy Perry. Okay, so let's get into this, and I'll see you after we listen to some Leve. As I love you, just thinking of you. That was From the Start by Leve. Let's talk about Stagecoach. Now, I don't know if you guys know Bran. He is very popular for not only, he's like this white gay guy, and he's really popular for not only helping black-owned businesses in Philly, but he's also really popular for being honest that he makes like $1 million a year from influencing, which I still think is insane. Like, where are my $1 million checks? Girl, they're coming, okay, whatever. But I wanted to talk about Stagecoach because he went to Stagecoach with the New York TikTok squad. It's like Hallie and Jazz and a few others, and he basically made a video that Stagecoach is Trump County. And you guys, this is what scares the hell out of me, and this also is what still makes me fearful of Lana Del Rey, because Stagecoach comes right after Coachella, where Coachella is super like progressive. The girls and the gays are there. Charlie XCX, Troye Sivan, everybody is there, okay, and it is out and proud. And then literally 5 days later, the Trumpies invade the town. I love this TikToker named Brad because he does not play, okay? He was like, I am not here to vibe with my Trumpy followers. I don't want Trumpy followers. I'm gay, and you're literally voting against me. Why would I hang out with you at Stagecoach? Leave me the heck alone. So I loved that, and I love that he spoke out about it, because I've always honestly wondered, is Stagecoach Trump mania or not? Because it does have that vibe, and especially the influencers that I see that go for the most part, they have that vibe too. So I've never been a fan, and I still stay not a fan. Now next up, we are listening to White Teeth Teens by Lorde, and we will talk about what Lana Del Rey did at Stagecoach. Lana went full out at Coachella last year. This year, she went to Stagecoach, which, you know what, that's not helping her Trumpy allegations, is it? Not at all. And she went up on stage and she says, this is the last time I'm gonna say this, and then she goes on to say that she kissed Morgan Wallen. I'm sorry, like, it's like she's not even trying to help herself. And you know what? I can see where she was coming from, where she didn't think that people were gonna hate on her for it, because I could tell she probably thought in her head that, oh my god, I made a mistake. All the girls make mistakes like this. But first of all, when did you kiss Morgan Wallen? Because do you not have a husband? And second of all, is this man not an abuser? Like, well-known abuser? Or are we all making that up? Really think maybe she should have taken that to the grave. I mean, maybe he kissed her, but then she should have said that. She should have said, he kissed me, not I kissed him. At first, when I saw it, I did have a little thought like, ooh, like, she's like, you know, being kind of a diva on stage. But then I was like, wait, it's Morgan Wallen. No. Next up, we're listening to Breathe. I hope you enjoy. Okay, that is not working. Let's see, hold on. 3, 2, 1. That was Breathe. You guys, we are going to talk about Lorde. Yes, Lorde came out with new music, and there has been a tiny bit of controversy surrounding her name at the moment, due to the fact that she posted on her Instagram story like morning/midday saying, everybody come to this place in Washington Square Park in New York, let's do a meet up, like I'm gonna surprise y'all. Now of course, like literally hundreds to thousands of people showed up. I mean, it's Lorde. She's making her big debut comeback. Let me know why she was shocked when it got shut down. Now, obviously it's gonna get shut down, and I do kind of feel for the fans that were there like all day long and were obviously upset about it, because I mean, I think the smart thing to do would have been to post that she is gonna do a surprise show, but maybe post it like as she's doing it, you know what I mean? Like really make it a surprise, because I fear she gave people too much time to rearrange their schedules to come, and then she was kind of shocked that hundreds of people came and it became like a health and safety hazard. But she did end up performing very, very late at night, so I am happy for the fans that got to stay. Also, Lorde is going mainstream, which is definitely making a lot of us upset. And when I say mainstream, I mean like the sorority girls found Lorde. And one of my best friends is like the biggest Lorde fans in the world, like literally has like 15 tattoos of Lorde on her body, and she is very upset that there's so many new fans, because you know when you have a fandom and you keep it in your little box. I do see a lot of that rhetoric on the internet as well. You can let me know your thoughts on that. Do we gatekeep artists? Do we not? Let me know. Next up, we're gonna listen to one of my new favorite songs. It's called My Favorite Girl Loves Reading by Foxtide.
Don't pay her taxes, to sing the things that she can.
That was My Favorite Girl Loves Reading by Foxtide. And you guys, on some good news, Canada apparently won their election to the Progressives. Hopefully I'm not wrong about that, but that is phenomenal. And to give you some bad news now right after that, yes, the UK government has made the horrible decision of deeming trans women as not women. Then my least favorite person ever, which, you know what, like me ranting about JK Rowling should be a series on this show now, because every week she makes me so upset. And JK Rowling goes on her little Instagram, goes on her Twitter, and she's like, yay. I mean, God forbid you make millions and billions off of your franchise and just shut the hell up. But no, JK Rowling is not in the mood to just be quiet, ever. So obviously, Pedro Pascal, our king, comes out and he goes, JK Rowling, you're a heinous loser. Because if you guys didn't know, Pedro Pascal's sister is trans, and he has been a huge advocate in the trans community, which we need more of in Hollywood. Because actually genuinely think about the actors that speak up about trans rights. Like actors, I'm not saying music artists, I'm saying actors. Exactly, you can't think of many. So that was iconic of him. I was really happy to see that. Obviously I needed to share it to my girls and gays, because that helps all of us. We are only as strong as our weakest community. I love that phrase. I literally wrote my entire essay about that. Next up, we're listening to No Control by One Direction. And next up, let's talk about Benny Blanco, because this man, okay, here's the thing. Say whatever you want about Selena, about Benny. What I'm talking about here is the principle of what he is doing. Phenomenal. So if you guys don't know, Benny Blanco basically heard Selena on, was it the Kelly Clarkson show, some talk show, saying that she never went to prom because obviously she was like a teen celeb, and that, I guess, really hit him hard, and he threw her very own prom and prom pictures and videoed the whole thing, which was so freaking cute. Like, is that not every girl's dream? The thing is, he not only just like maybe took her out to dinner. I feel like every guy would just be like, oh, I feel bad, let me take you out to dinner. But no, he actually threw her a prom. And you know what, this is the type of stuff I would do if I had a wife as well. You know what I mean? Women just deserve that level of treatment 1,000,000%. So I loved seeing that. And also, I just feel like the more mainstream male celebrities kind of act in a positive way towards women, which is actually very rare in this world, then it will help the right-wing scarification of our young male generation. Again, if you guys have not watched Adolescence on Netflix, you got to. Next up, we are listening to Champagne by Declan McKenna. Hope you enjoy. That was Champagne by Declan McKenna. And you guys, Justin Bieber finally made a statement. Not that he had to, because it is his personal life. And I do think sometimes we expect celebrities to talk when really they don't owe us anything, huh? Okay, he's not even really putting himself out there as much as he used to. But yes, Justin Bieber made a statement and he said, y'all are jealous seeing me and Hailey go brazy. That's basically what he said. Now, here are my thoughts on this. You know what? Good on him. We don't actually know the truth, and this is what I always think. Like, I have a lot of friends that are like in the public light, and when I see like tabloids or rumors about them, I'm always like, y'all have it so wrong. And because of that perspective, I have completely shifted my like overall perspective on celebrities, because I see how easily people can just make things out of nothing, and like you really don't know people's lives. So I have no idea what's actually going on in Justin Bieber and Hailey's life. I was a part of the team that said I am concerned about his health, but I guess with this statement he seems fine. I mean, maybe this guy just has an eating disorder and everybody's saying he's doing drugs. You know what I mean? Like, you genuinely never know what's going on in the family. I mean, what if a relative passed away and it sent him into a bad mental state? Like, you just don't know. He did say y'all are just jealous, and you know what, that probably gave Hailey Bieber some peace. I don't know, but it probably did, right? There's a reason he made that statement, so I'm happy for them. I hope that man is doing okay. And next up, we are listening to Angel Eyes by ABBA. That was Angel Eyes by ABBA, a very fun summery song. By the way, it is the first summer day of London. I don't know if the weatherman said that, but I do know when I stepped outside, I was immediately sweating from every pore of my body, okay? Maybe not the best day to wear a white shirt, but we'll keep it going. Next up, let's discuss Katy Perry's Lifetime's tour started. Now, Katy Perry has made a lot of questionable decisions at the moment, right? Like going into space. I don't know, maybe she was out of touch for that. I don't want to talk about the space thing because I have lots of conflicting opinions. Like, there were some women on there that genuinely have been scientists their entire life and deserve to go to space, but then Katy Perry was also there, so it's like, it's a very, and then also like the environmental damage. I don't want to talk about the whole space thing, okay? There's a lot of layers to that, but she did start her tour, and girl, it is flop tropica. Now, I do not want to be mean to another woman. Like, I just feel like the media is gonna hate a woman no matter what, so I try not to be a part of that. But she is using AI in her background, which really makes me mad. Like, Katy Perry, your check is so big. Why are we not paying artists? There's just a million artists you could pay a lot of money to make beautiful backgrounds for your shows, and instead you're using AI, and that's what made me upset. There needs to be stronger and stronger and stronger regulations against AI. I still don't know why they made ChatGPT public. I am very against ChatGPT. Do not get me started on that. People are saying that the videos look like it's pretty low budget, which my question is, where does all the money go, right? Like, let's say she probably made $50 million when she was like the biggest pop star on the planet, because there was an era like that. And let's say she made about $20 to $50 million from her streams and her tours and her music videos and everything. Where did that money go? Like, do artists not believe that there'll be a rainy day? Why is her tour so low budget? I have no idea. Yeah, it's not looking good for her. Also, her dance moves are getting a lot of hate, but I will not hate on her dance moves, considering Taylor Swift's dance moves get a lot of hate when they're like zoomed in videos on TikTok, but in person it looks really good because there's like 100 dancers around her. So I usually don't trust those videos where it's like an artist that's quote-unquote dancing really badly, because I'm like, okay, but with all the props and, you know, the musicians around them and the dancers in the background, it probably looks really good. Overall, Lifetime tour is looking like a flop to the public. Next up, we are listening to Sports Car by Tate McRae. I hope you enjoy. I did forget to say that Katy Perry has been hinting towards a 7th studio album at her tour. One of the backgrounds has that. My hazel eyes. That was Sports Car by Tate McRae. And you guys, Addison Rae is announcing her debut album. It is just called Addison, which is it just me, or is that not so Taylor Swift? Because Taylor Swift's first album ever was called Taylor Swift, and I honestly think it's a rite of passage at this point. Now, I do have something to say which I have heard 0 people talk about, and maybe I'm a little scared to talk about this, but I kind of feel like Addison Rae's debut cover was giving Bollywood vibes. Is it just me? There is no way she did not get inspo from some like Middle Eastern / Bollywood music cover, because it was very, very much that vibe. I don't even know how to pinpoint it. Like, it was everything from the font to the coloring to the fade to the lighting. It looked like a lot of Bollywood and Middle Eastern music covers I've seen before. So I'm not hating on Addison Rae for this at all. I'm just saying it is an observation me and my friend Sabrina had, and we were like, are we the only ones seeing this resemblance? I don't know, but I'm really excited to hear her new music. Next up, we're listening to London by Lily Allen. That was London by Lily Allen. And you guys, I'm sorry, but Khloe Kardashian, does she need to be stopped? Because why is she launching her like 50th brand? Okay, Khloe Kardashian has just launched protein popcorn. I swear, Khloe Kardashian is launching a new perfume, a new food, a new line every single year. Like, I live in London and I literally see her face sponsoring a new product every single week on some type of taxi, on some type of bus. Like, Khloe Kardashian, you know what? Props to her because she's probably raking it in. You know what? I would buy that protein popcorn. Like, I've never heard of that. I want to try it. And I do want to try her perfume. Not that I would buy it. This woman is booked and busy. And I also do wonder, this is like a low-key brain rot of me, but is Crystal their manager? I don't know. I don't keep up with the Kardashians. No pun intended. But I do keep up with the fact that Khloe Kardashian is on every bus in London promoting a new product every single week. Anyways, if anyone tries that protein popcorn, let me know. Next up, we are listening to Hard to Explain by The Strokes. Let me give you guys a fit check because I know you asked for that earlier. Top thrifted. We'll look at the tag later and tell my Instagram. Belt thrifted from Vinted. Don't know the brand, but it has a unicorn on it. Rings, Hong Kong, Brandy Melville, thrifted. These are from India, Pune. This is from one of you guys, made it for me. Cowboy boots are ROC. They sent it to me though. I got lucky with that one. And the jeans are Urban, which are almost tagged in my LTK. That was Hard to Explain by The Strokes. Also, just a little insider scoop. I did see The Strokes live at Shaky Knees Festival a few years back, and I hated it. The lead singer of The Strokes was not loving it. He literally was asking us after every song, like, when is this over? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, grandpa. Y'all know that song? That's literally how he sounded. And he was also so drunk. But also at the same time, I do feel for him because he's probably living a bad life. No, he's not. He's literally so famous. Like, what? Not saying famous people can't have hard things, because I do think that there's probably a lot of pressure. But yeah, he was not ready to perform, and it was horrible. The last thing I wanted to talk about, which is literally coming from left field, isn't that the saying? Because I've never talked about these people on the show, and y'all don't know about my Team 10 phase. Yeah, you heard that right, the Paul brothers. So Jake Paul and Logan Paul started a reality TV show about their lives. I'm not kidding. Why are they making Jake Paul like the angel and Logan Paul the devil? Which I thought both of them were horrible. I mean, obviously they're like bigots, I'm pretty sure. Logan Paul is literally checking his stocks with a prime in hand while his wife is getting an ultrasound. Like, are you kidding me? Like, this man does not care about his family. It is all for the show. Like, he literally is checking his stocks and she's like, do you not care? Do you not care? And he's like, no, I care. I'm busy. I'm busy. Excuse me, what do you mean you're busy? You're literally seeing your baby for the first time. And then Jake Paul is out here literally learning Dutch for his fiance, literally learning another language, literally like watching every single thing she does with full attention. Which, why did that make me like Jake Paul? And during the feud, I don't know if you guys were on the internet at the time of the big Logan Paul Jake Paul feud. Like, I'm saying the fall of Jake Paul diss track, the one that is literally removed off of the internet everywhere. Yes, that one. I was a Logan stan for the longest time. I literally had Maverick merch when I was like, what, 11, 10? It was so long ago. Also, I slept in Tessa Brooks' house once, but that's like a story for next week. If you want to hear about it, you can let me know. For our last song, we are going to listen to Avril Lavigne, Complicated. Hope you enjoy. Was Complicated by Avril Lavigne, and I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for joining Culture and Chaos today. I had so much fun talking all things pop culture with you. I hope you all have the best week ever, and always remember, if you miss a show, if you want to hear just the tea and not the music, whatever it is, I post these episodes on my YouTube podcast style. And if you want to suggest any songs, put in your requests, and especially if it's a niche song, you have to do that, then follow me on Instagram, join my broadcast channel, because that is where I put in the form for y'all to request some music. I hope you all enjoyed. Have an amazing day, and we are closing the show with The Adults Are Talking by The Strokes. Thank you so much for watching my YouTube. I love you.